prayer a universal tool to cultivate the mind and spirit. Today, I want to talk to you about one of the simplest yet most powerful tools available to every single person, regardless of where you come from, what you believe, or what challenges you're facing. That tool is prayer. Now, when people hear the word prayer, some might immediately think of religion or specific traditions. But here's what I want you to know. Prayer at its core is universal. It is simply the intentional act of aligning your thoughts, emotions, and energy with something greater than yourself, whether that's God, the universe, inner wisdom, or your higher self. It's available to anyone, anytime, anywhere. Part 1. The universality of prayer. Prayer shows up in every culture, every tradition, every part of the world. Why? Because it's wired into us as human beings, whether it's spoken aloud, whispered, sung, meditated on, or even thought silently in the heart. People everywhere have used prayer as a way to find peace during chaos, seek guidance during confusion, express gratitude for life's blessings, set intentions for the future, connect deeply with self, others, and the divine. It's not limited to one faith or philosophy. In fact, science has studied countless forms of prayer: Christian, Muslim, Buddhist chants, indigenous practices, and found something fascinating. Regardless of the words used, the posture, or the belief system, the human mind responds powerfully to the act of prayer. So whether you see it as a conversation with God, a setting of intention, or a calming practice, you're engaging in something deeply human and universally effective. Part 2. How prayer cultivates the mind. Minute. Now let's dig into how prayer specifically strengthens and cultivates the mind. There are 3 key ways. 1. Prayer trains focus and awareness. When you pray, you are intentionally directing your thoughts. You're choosing to focus, not on distractions, doubts, or worries, but on purpose, gratitude, or guidance. In a world filled with constant noise, prayer is mental training. It builds concentration, just like exercise strengthens the body. Neuroscientists have even shown that focused prayer activates areas of the brain linked to attention and self-control. You are literally shaping your mind through consistent prayer. 2. Prayer creates emotional balance. Prayer isn't just about thinking, it's about feeling. When you engage in prayer, especially prayers of gratitude, reflection, or surrender, it has a calming, grounding effect. Stress hormones decrease, the emotional centers of your brain relax. You develop resilience. You learn to respond rather than react. Over time, prayer rewires your brain to handle challenges without being overwhelmed. 3. Prayer builds a growth-oriented mindset. What you pray for reflects what you value and aspire to. When you regularly pray for strength, wisdom, compassion, or success, not only are you aligning with those qualities spiritually, but you are programming your mind to seek them out in daily life. You're planting seeds in your subconscious that shape how you act, how you perceive opportunities, and how you lead. This is mental cultivation at its finest, choosing the thoughts, feelings, and intentions you want to water so they grow into a life of impact and purpose. Practical application. The simple, universal prayer practice. So how can anyone use prayer, regardless of background? Here's a simple framework anyone can adopt. 1. Pause. Find a quiet moment morning, before decisions, or before bed. 2. Express. Speak or think words of gratitude, intention, or guidance. It doesn't need to be formal. Example: thank you for this day. Guide me to act with wisdom and courage.